Okay, so now I have my bench hook, okay, the metal, and I'm going to have it so it hooks, okay, right? You can flip it either way, but I'm pushing on it and it's not coming off. I have my little piece of scrap linoleum that I heated up to 20 seconds, so it has way more flexibility. You can always heat as much as you want. And then I'm going to start carving and just kind of having a little fun with this and seeing how I do this. Now, when you are carving your linoleum, an edge always has to be touching the bench, okay? So we always have to be carving nice and secure, all right? So you either have it pushed up against there, all right, that way, or you can even do one corner, all right? And then the other thing is your hand. Your hand always stays behind the cut because I cannot stay on my hand, all right? That is just silly talk. I do not stay on my hand. I keep my hand behind. I also hold the handle, all right? My palm goes around, and then I hold here like a thumb, forefinger here, or maybe no, I just wrap it. And then I put my pointer finger on here to really stabilize this. And then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to push down, but I'm not going to push down 90 degrees. I'm going to just kind of skim. All right, you are not going to be able to take away the linoleum in one cut. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to make a cut and see what shape does this tool make? How do I like it? All right, I'm getting comfortable. Okay, and I'm just seeing how much, okay, can I really take away? All right, does it take a lot? Is it more for maybe tiny little details? In this case, this is a number 3B, and so I know it's great for little tiny cuts. Okay, make sure you finish the cut. You don't want to have little pieces that kind of just are like a door, like they're hinged, so you can see how it's still connected. All right, so we don't want that. All right, we want it to be fully removed. All right, and then think about carving and turning your hand. How are you going to make those lines? Which one, is it better? Always making sure you have a point, keeping that hand back, finger on top, and really going over those lines, okay? Really getting comfortable with it. And then switch to a different tool. This is the Big U channel. This is a totally different tool. I'm going to flip to just get a new kind of clean space and kind of see if I like it, okay? Or maybe this tool is really just for short, deep, okay? Is it for long? Is it for short? I'm going to give you a hint right now. I personally think the U is great. This U is great for short, little chunky pieces, all right, to get in there and pretty deep. Now I'm going to change them out. Once again, I'm just going to twist the handle off softly, okay? It should come out. And then I'm going to do the next one. Tighten it, and since I know I'm going to have to try out the other one, I might as well change both blades at the same time. Be very efficient. Put them in and twist. Okay, and now this one, I mean, it's just pretty common sense. If it's a smaller little tip, it's going to remove smaller little pieces. These are great. This number one, this little fine thing, is great for tiny little details. So if you're trying to get that fur that you couldn't get in the scratch art, this is going to be your friend. But remember, we're going to have to remove more lino than just one pass, all right, most likely. Otherwise, it's just still going to print black, and we'll take a look at that in the other video. Then I'm going to try this one too. Just going to kind of keep my hand out of the way. I'm going to go over these marks. I really want to work on what happens, which ones go the deepest. This is the U, the solid U, the number 5 U. This is going to remove the bulk. So like anywhere that there's a lot of negative space, I'm really going to use this. I'm going to keep it pushed up against my bench. You're going to have to turn. We don't just go in one direction. Okay? And you're keeping my hand out. I'm just very satisfyingly slow down and just trimming my cutting. Okay, so make sure you do a mixture of straights. Try to round, keeping your hand out of the way, getting comfortable. You can always, changing the direction, you can always go and reheat it at any time. Okay, especially when you start getting into that second layer, third layers. Okay, and just removing these little pieces, okay, of your design. All right, and so that is going to be safely cutting your lino, how to change your blades. It was the first video, and that's it.